Hello friends, this is Aydin of Aydin on the Aydin of Aydin channel. Hello Anatoly.
Hello, chef.
Today we're going to cook beef liver with vegetables, adding some interesting ingredients in the right proportion. So, shall we get started? Let's go over our ingredients. Beef liver.
Clean. Seas already trimmed.
Yes, we'll talk about the finer points as we go along, so to speak. 2 types of bell peppers. Today we have yellow chili pepper, 3 small onions. If you have large ones, you can use 2 carrots, 3 types of tomatoes, butter, green onions, and garlic. Oleza, give me the garlic. I forgot to put the garlic here. So friends, let's start with the beef liver. We cut it into cubes, making sure they are not too thick and not too small, because this size is ideal for cooking. This way, the pieces are just right. They can be boiled or fried as needed, depending on the recipe. And they can also end up being boiled at the end of the process if required. Cubes like these, small ones, about half the size of a matchbox.
Will it turn out fried or stewed for you?
It will be fried and stewed. Yes, fried and stewed. So we have a kilogram of fresh liver here. For a kilogram of liver, friends, we take 2 medium-sized onions, 1 large carrot, 2 colorful bell peppers, and 4 ripe tomatoes. I cut it all like this, just to make everything cook faster. Yes, exactly like this. We'll end up with juicy, really juicy, tender liver with delicious vegetables. Of course, you can make this on the grill, or you can just as easily prepare it at home.
On the grill? Right on the grill? Or in a cauldron?
In a cauldron.
Well, I once made it on skewers, to be honest. Have you ever done that? Well, like shashlik, roughly speaking.
Well, that's very tough.
Cutting the cubes, marinated, that sort of thing. And did you ever...
How did it turn out?
Well, it was great.
Yeah?
While you're grilling it, you keep brushing it with delicious butter.
Yeah, well, liver loves butter. We're cutting all of this into small, evenly sized cubes. Friends, here's a quick life hack about liver. To easily remove the membrane from the liver, yes, the top membrane.
Wait, did you remove that membrane?
There, I removed the membrane from the top and bottom.
You did, yeah?
Yes. What do you need for that? You take the liver, you go to the market, pick out the best liver.
How do you choose the liver?
By freshness. It's hard to explain in words. It's either fresh or it's not. If it's dried out, then, well, it's not good. It's been sitting on the display for too long.
And when it's soft, right? That's a good sign.
Yeah, you should be able to press it with your finger. Well, basically, this is already the structure of the liver itself, right? That's it. But right now, we're talking about the membrane.
Yes.
So you take the liver, when you get home, put it in cold water for 10 to 15 minutes. That way, it gets washed, and also the membrane comes off the liver very easily. So that's a life hack for you. All right, friends, our liver is ready. Let's move on to the onions, because that's the second ingredient that will go with the liver. First, we'll caramelize the liver, then we'll add the onions. We're going to cut the onions like this. I've already peeled it, but honestly, there's no point in showing you how to peel or do anything with it. We'll cut the onion like this, so that in the pan, it's not too thin, so it will release its juice while cooking. My knife, as you can see, is just a regular kitchen knife.
Did you bring it from home?
Yes, I brought it from home. So we've chopped the onion. The main thing is, don't rush when doing this kind of work. Now, after this, we need to cut the tomatoes. We're gonna put the chopped onion into a bowl now.
So you cut everything, then start cooking.
Yes. First, you need to prepare everything. Well, in this case, it's because we want to show you everything properly and then move on to the frying process. Now, we'll also carefully chop the carrots very finely. If you prefer, you can cut the carrots just a bit finer, although they'll cook well either way. That's how we cut it. The carrot as you can see, will really add to the overall flavor profile when you eat the finished dish. So now we've chopped everything, and we'll add this to the onions as well. We'll just throw it all in together. Now, we have a very interesting, we only need 1 chili pepper. So, I take 1 chili pepper and a ball. We're gonna add it in with the seeds right here.
So it should be spicy, right?
It should have a bit of a kick. Well, it depends on your taste. See how you like it. Within reason, of course. I like it.
Oh, you can smell it now.
With a bit of spiciness. Yeah? Well, let's check it now. All right, now we're adding our yellow pepper.
Everything you have is yellow?
Yeah, I like.
I see that's your mood color, right?
I love the color of yellow. Now, we remove the seeds here, we don't need them. And we don't need that white part inside either. All my vegetables are washed, and we just stack them like this and clean them up. And we launch it with a cube, just like that. One on top of the other. I'm always saving
Time, right?
yes, yes. And the movement of the knife. That's how we do it. There you go. And then we just repeat the same way. Actually, you know, the shape of the vegetable cuts really isn't all that important, because in the end, everything will just go into one single serving bowl together. I mean, in this dish. Now, let's take the red pepper. We clean it the same way. Just like this, 1, 2. Everything is ready. The same goes for the pepper. And we also add this to the yellow pepper. Can you imagine what color the food will be? And of course, now all that's left is our tomato.
Honestly, I've never combined tomatoes with liver before.
Well, now you get to try it, Anatolievich. Here you go. I never take everything at once at my workstation. I do one, then move on to the second tomato. I always, if the process of cleaning the stems has started, I first finish cleaning them completely, and only then do I start cutting. Why? Let me explain. There are reasons for everything. Because when you start cutting the tomato, your hands will already be covered in juices. That's it. And it won't be very convenient to hold the tomato. So what does that mean? It means you need to prepare all of them first and only then start cutting. Let's cut them. These are very juicy tomatoes. So we've cut them up and carefully put them in here. See? And this way you end up touching them as little as possible. That's it. And now we'll dice the yellow tomato as well. But if you don't have a yellow one at home, that's okay. You can use whatever tomato you have. And notice, see, there's hardly any juice running out because I'm cutting carefully, not pressing down on the tomato, since I want the juice to stay in the Ponce tomato juice that will mix with the liver and the butter. And on top of all that, we'll add fresh green onions right at the very end. And that will give us a pretty vibrant flavor profile. Friends, now we've come to the most important ingredient. Green onions. We're going to carefully chop the green onions, not too finely or minutely, because I want them to keep their wonderful crisp freshness and that vibrant, just picked quality. And here's something unusual. We'll chop everything like this, nice and neatly, and then very carefully mix it all together in here. Now we take the garlic, and you won't believe it. Usually garlic is added at the end, oh, I mean at the beginning. But we're going to chop it finely together with the green onions. And some people might use a garlic press, like this.
I like to just grate it quickly on a fine grater and that's it.
That works too. We need vitamins right now, so you can throw it right here, whole and intact. That's it. We don't need the cutting board anymore. Now we're just gonna fry everything. We've prepared all the ingredients. And one more life hack for those who have a stainless steel
Man,
and
what kind?
first heat it up, then let it cool down, and then start frying. Let's move on to our dish. Our pan is heated up. There we go. Add a little bit of sunflower oil and some butter. Here, 50 grams of butter. See that? There you go. You can add less if you want, but I love butter. I just adore this butter. 50 grams of butter. Now, as we gradually raise the temperature, the butter has slowly melted and has thoroughly heated up completely.
It shouldn't be that color I see. Yeah, yours isn't burnt.
No, it's not burnt.
Looks beautiful.
See, as I raise the temperature, the foam goes down.
Nice.
Now, you see, just as the temperature starts to drop, it picks up again and we add the liver. Now we carefully fry it so it gets the crust right away. There you go.
Oh, it's done.
That's simply the reaction of the butter and a good pan.
Bro, you heat it up properly, right?
Well, with your help, Anatoly.
It really doesn't stick.
Yes.
So friends, if you have thin steel pans and you don't really use them, you just need to use them properly, like this.
And now we carefully fry it like this. As soon as all the liver just changes color, that's when you need to add the onions. Just like that. We stir it. See it. So that every piece gets exactly this color. Now let it fry just a little bit. There, you see, every piece and not a single piece ended up getting stuck at all. Alright, now let's slowly add in our fresh sliced onions and our fish sweet carrot. And we stir it gently so that nothing spills out, because the liver has already started to set a bit, and as we say, it knows how to dance in the pan. Just like that. And the onion shouldn't turn golden. It should release its juice so that the liver lowers its temperature and gives off its own juices.
So the onion isn't supposed to dance?
The onion shouldn't dance, but the liver should. Our onion has released its juice, just a couple of minutes together with the carrot, and we gently mix it. And now it's time for our wonderful tomato sandwich. Just look at that vibrant color. There you go. Now we do it carefully like this. I told you, the pan is big.
Alright.
And there you go. Stir it gently, just a little, and lower the heat. The tomatoes should be al dente, friends. You might say, why did I add the tomatoes first and only then the pepper?
Why?
That's how it's meant to be, friends. The pepper should stay crunchy, and the tomatoes will release their juice, the kind you can dip fresh bread into and eat. That's the tradition they eat where I'm from. Liver is always eaten with your hands. Now we add salt, since we already put in the tomato.
By the way, that's right. You haven't salted anything yet, have you?
Yes, this is exactly the right moment to salt it.
Why?
Because we just added the tomatoes, and you need to salt it together with the tomatoes so the liver releases its juice, and all the ingredients do as well.
Yes.
Pass me the salt, please, and the pepper.
Here's the salt.
And here it is.
Pepper.
We're adding the salt. Our vegetables love salt, bell peppers, and everything else loves salt too. There you go. So don't be afraid. Add the salt. Now we add black pepper and more salt. We add it to taste. I believe this is exactly how it should be done, like a real man. Now we carefully add our pepper. And after the pepper, don't forget there's also some chili pepper here as well. Yes, now we do it like this.
Are you purposely using yellow ones so it's hard to tell which is the bell pepper?
Food is a game. Anatolievich. Just more of it. Yes. Now we add all of this over low heat. You said the pan was small. Actually, it's just right for 2 people, isn't it? You always get more, I get less, or vice versa. I think it's the other way around. Hand me the pan or something else. That's right. Those who don't work get to eat. We mix it a little bit, so the chili mealy and everything else gets in there. See, from the bottom. Carefully, like this. There's already some juice in there. Yeah, juicy. There you go. Just like that. See what a contrast it is? It seems like we just picked the colors. But what a contrast it will be when we eat.
Super. I like it.
Now, friends, we add half of the garlic and green onions right now. There. Just like that, we add them in. And all of this is on the grill now, right? What? That's how we did it, right? On the grill, it's just perfect. And now what? I covered it.
With my favorite bit, the second frying pan.
We cover it. Lower the heat. And wait literally 6 to 10 minutes. Yes. And after that, friends, you need to prepare some fresh bread, preferably. The most important thing is that it's fresh, because this dish is eaten with your hands, and it's best with lavash. So let's get some bread, kostya. Let's do it. Friends, while it's simmering, we'll make some lavash mavash. Yeah, just little flour. The dough is yeast based. And now we'll make some fresh bread. We'll show you how you can really enjoy your food. Now, I'll grab the rolling pin. Just like this, carefully. Back home, they'd already say I was ready to get married.
Great.
Well, if I can work with dough, then I could already be married. Laughter. That's what they say in the East.
Let's read the comments. Let's read them.
By the way, friends, I want to get married. I want to marry laughter. Yeah. But I just can't seem to either mature or
Leave work early.
leave work early. Yeah. And, in the East, do you want me to show you a secret?
Oh, go on like this. I don't know where to point the camera.
I'll turn it over now. See, this is how they do it. Like this. Then, once they roll it out, and then from this side, they take it like this. And that's for stretching.
When they're rolling something thin,
When they're making baklava or something else like that, see, that's how they do it. They use their hands like this on purpose. And then they stretch it. See how it stretches? Just like that. And the same thing from this side. But for us, it's called that. It's long and kind of narrow.
and the rolling pin there is really thin,
Yeah.
like a meter long.
Exactly. Well, and here we can also do it like this. And this extra flour,
Gets removed.
yeah, it gets removed onto other paddles.
Ah, super.
That's it. And you put it on the paddle and toss it into the oven. So we put it in the oven and we'll keep an eye on it.
The bread is baked. What do we do now?
Wait, we wait.
Can we take a look at how it is in there?
No, Anatoly, there's a process here.
You don't look while you're cooking?
I never look at all.
Well, it's not going to peel off. Can't stir it.
I can open it for you.
Good.
All right.
No way! Close it, close it. Awesome, we made.
And here, this, well, it might seem like a small thing, right? Green onions, half are added now and half at the end. It might seem like a small thing.
Two completely different flavors. By the way, when I make soup, like borscht or whatever, I add
Greens,
when I cook, I add them at the end. And then, of course, add fresh ones again.
that's two different flavors.
Absolutely.
And in the same way, friends, you can use this little trick everywhere. You boil potatoes in their skins, right?
Yeah.
Sprinkle a little bit of greens on top. No other taste of meat is needed. Back east, we were vegetarians for 8 years.
Why exactly 8 years?
Well, we didn't have any money. We ate potatoes with onions. And we had this kind of fresh homemade bread.
Nice!
Honestly, you could spread some butter on it. But that's not what we're talking about.
Why not?
Let's do it like this. I'll show you now. Could you please give me the potatoes and also hand me a regular spoon as well? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, we're gonna have mashed potatoes too. I was wondering why.
No mashed potatoes.
What's it?
Anatolic, just potatoes.
Great.
Yes. Just boiled potatoes. Carefully place it onto an Eastern style plate, making sure that it looks nice and is arranged well. By the way, what do you think about potatoes? Do you like them or do you have a favorite way to eat them?
What do you mean? Of course.
Yeah? I think that'll be enough for you.
So I won't get any liver?
Anatolievich, as mentioned.
Ta-da! Wow.
Our dish is ready. That's not even up for debate.
Well,
Should I take it out?
it looks really, really beautiful.
Look, Anatolievich, give me the knife, please.
Do you smell that aroma, friends? Here, look, here you go. Oh, wow.
Anatolievich, now let's move on to the bread. Just like that. You shouldn't cut hot bread, but we need a bit of aesthetics, right? So we do it like this. Look here, friends. 3 pieces each. Oh, somewhat hot.
You.
And now we take this out. The aroma. Just like that. Right on the potato. Together with the liver. Like this. The tomatoes. Do you see them, Anatolievich? Beautiful. Fresh pepper. Friends. Is that enough for you?
For me,
Yes.
yes. That's enough for me.
Alright.
Just make sure you save some for yourself. See, friends, this is all for the chef. I mean, you get it.
This much is enough for me.
Just take the whole pan and let's go.
Like this. And now we pour this sauce over the potatoes like this.
Please, go ahead and take some more for yourself if you like, of course.
I won't be able to eat it.
As always, you can go back to seconds 3 times. Well, this just looks incredibly appetizing.
Friends, and now the onion. A bit of onion,
A bit of onion.
a bit of onion, and here's another little ray.
Ready. Are you?
Ready. Friends, enjoy your meal. That's it, just like that. We did our best. We are back. Have a great day, everyone. Stay healthy.
Bye.
Bye, Anatolievich.